Bitch, I ain't gonna stop till I'm on top. I run till I get dropped in a pine box. My aggregation, association, this organization is my occupation. Congregating the bar, catch plot. Unfortunate for you, we can draw the spot. Calling the shots like I'm about to end up playing basketball. I ain't mad at y'all, I just think these rappers need to pass the ball. Cause I'm pretty like a penny in a waterway. It work like a piston in Detroit, not far away. Cool Kid Collector, motherfucker!
Yo, what is happening, cool kids? It is I, the Cool Kid Collector. I just got home from the movie theater. I went and saw 3 from Hell. So I figured I would just talk about it a little bit. Try not to spoil it. If I do say something that's going to spoil it, I'll let you know. My honest opinion on why he probably did it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday night is because these kinds of movies aren't made to be a blockbuster. They got the fucking cult following, and probably just give his real fans a chance to see it in the movie theater before he releases it on Blu-ray next month. My guess is, I'm not a fucking movie maker, but I'm thinking that it'd probably be cheaper for him to put him on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday than to do it on a weekend. And then if you do it on a weekend, there's no competition. Right off the bat, tonight. So tonight, being opening night, you got an exclusive poster. This was released at 900 movie theaters. Each movie theater is supposed to get only 50 posters. I don't know how true that is. I asked the lady at the desk, and she said, I think so. I think we only got about 50. She's like, this is it. But I saw a box right behind her that looked about the same size as it had a stash. So I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. But they're already up on eBay for $30 goddamn dollars, and I knew that was going to happen. Going to see this movie, it is a cult following because it looked like Hot Topic threw all over the parking lot. There's a bunch of kids in chain wallets and spiky hair and piercings and Marilyn Manson and Rob Zombie t-shirts, and that's cool. I'm not making fun. You know what I mean? I'm really not. It was cool. But I called this morning. I feel like a douchebag for doing this, but I called because I only wanted to go to basically so I could have this cool poster, take it to Days of the Dead, get it signed. And I called them because this place was already, like, the theater was almost sold out. And, like, I counted the seats, and I'm like, dude, there's way more than 50 seats bought. And I'm like, I'm not going to get that fucking poster. So I called them, and I'm like, hey, tonight there's a poster only for the 50 people. Like, I just bought my ticket online. Can I just come and pick up this poster? I'll show you my proof that I bought the ticket. And he's like, oh, they haven't even come in yet today. And I'm like, all right, well, then can I call back in a couple hours and come pick it up, you know, find out if it's there? He's like, we'll call back in a couple hours. I'll ask a manager. I'll put a manager on the phone, and he can let you know. And, like, I didn't even have a chance to say, cool, all right, thanks. He did a and hung up, total dick. Maybe I was, like, the 100th person to call today. I don't fucking know. But then, like, an hour before the movie started, my buddy hit me up, and he's like, dude, I just called them too, and they said that they didn't get any posters today. And I'm like, fuck, man, I really wanted this fucking poster. But I get there, and I see people outside in the parking lot with posters in their hands. So I fucking speed walk up there and showed them my ticket, got my poster, went out to the truck. A buddy of mine on a whim, he's just like, you got tickets? Fuck it, dude, I'll meet you up there. So he met me up there. We got there like an hour early because I wanted to get my fucking poster. But it was cool. He gave me his poster. And it's cool, man. Like, I hope this truly is an exclusive poster, and I hope it's not just fucking hype. I think it's 11 by 17, but there's no markings on it to say, like, the exclusivity of it. I really wish they were, like, numbered or something, or maybe signed would have been cool, but for him to sit there and sign 45,000 posters. But yeah, 3 from Hell. It's cool, man. Midnight Werewolf on the left, Otis right here, Baby right here. Opening scene right away, it was total Rob Zombie-ish, man. You know, the fucking crane shot, or probably helicopter shot, or fucking drone or whatever. Shot with like that 70s filter on it. So the beginning is like, they basically explain, it opens up with them driving. It's the end of Devil's Rejects. This is going to be a long video, I'm just going to talk. But anyway, so, like, it's cool, because whenever you go to cons, people are always going up to Bill Moseley and be like, you guys, I've seen it happen many times. I almost exaggerated, but many times people would be at Bill Moseley's table, and they're like, are you guys going to make a part 3 or what? And I've seen them be like, I don't know, let's go ask Sid. Because they always have their tables right by each other. And Bill would be like, hey, Sid, are we going to make a Devil's Rejects Part 2? And he'd be like, no. And Bill's like, why not, Sid? And Sid's like, and then simultaneously they're like, because we all fucking died. And everybody laughs. And that's their joke, but they can't make that joke anymore. But anyway, so the beginning is the end of Devil's Rejects. They're all in the car, all fucked up. And that's basically it. And like they don't redo the shooting scene or anything. But then they're all in the hospital, and they're like, oh, these people would have never made it. 20 wounds each. They miraculously make it. They go to prison. They show a very short Sid Haig moment. He's getting interviewed. Like they used to do to the serial killers in the 80s. They'd do those interviews and shit on TV. Like, HBO would do it a lot and shit. But anyway, I guess this whole movie was supposed to be Sid Haig, fucking Sherry Moon, Zombie, and Bill Moseley. But 3 weeks before shooting, I guess Sid had surgery, and Rob Zombie's like, I fucking flew out to see him and seen how bad it was. Like, he used to be a thick guy, and now he's a fucking skeleton. And he's like, what sucks is I went, like, this is the most prepared I've ever been for any project in my entire career, and it all fell apart in 3 weeks because they couldn't fucking have Sid in it. So then he wrote in the part for Otis's little brother. I forgot his real name, but it's the same guy who played, like, Deadhead or whatever, and Deathhead or whatever in 31. I forgot his fucking name. Doesn't matter, I'm sure you know his name. But he's like the younger brother of Otis. And they call him Midnight Wolf or some shit. But, yeah, so spoiler alert. I'll hold up one finger when I'm done talking. I'll put my finger down so you can plug your ears. So, spoiler alert. Captain Spaulding gets executed. Unspoiler alert. So, they did that, and basically Otis fucking breaks out of prison. They're on cleaning crew. Danny Trejo's in it. I really wish he was in it more. But anyway, so Otis breaks out of fucking prison, and it's all on like live TV or whatever. And then like they show his brother. It's fucking Deadhead or Doomhead or what, Murder fucking Head, whatever the fuck his name was, the main dude in fucking 31. And the rest of the movie is basically fucking Devil's Rejects. The whole fucking movie, dude, it's basically Devil's Rejects on NyQuil. No shit, it's the same fucking movie. In Devil's Rejects, a lot of it took place in a hotel room. A lot of fucking hotel room scenes in this movie. There's a really long scene. It's a badass fucking scene. But it takes place in a dining room, like at a home, not like a diner, but like around a dining room table. And it involves people that work for the prison because Otis and his brother break into the house and they're like, it's the warden's house. He's like, you're gonna go to fucking prison tomorrow and you're gonna release my sister. He's like, I can't do that. And he's like, yeah, you can. I'm gonna fucking write a letter to her so she knows it's me and you're gonna fucking bring her here and I won't kill you all. But as you can imagine, they fucking killed them all. And it was cool. The murders were cool. There was a murder in that scene when they fucking killed... I shouldn't talk about all these spoilers. Whatever. I already started. I'm not going to start the fucking video over. So, when they killed the warden, I thought his murder scene was super... it was believable. Like, it was one of the coolest murders I've seen on film, dude. Like... He made his fucking eyes cross and like he looked fucking dead. It was fucking cool. But yeah, straight up, dude, the whole movie was like Devil's Rejects, man. I'm glad I went. I wanted to see it in theaters. I'm gonna buy it when it comes out. I'm not being a fucking asshole or a hater. I love Rob Zombie and I love all of his movies and I want him to make more movies. That's why I spend the money on the Blu-rays and I go to the fucking theater to see him. You know, I don't pirate the shit. But it was basically Devil's Rejects, man. It was the same fucking movie. But, I mean, what are you going to do? You killed off your characters in the last movie. And he said, like, tonight there was an intro, an exclusive intro. And I thought it was going to be this cool big deal. But it was really like a 45-second clip of him in a parking lot at the outside of a concert. And he's talking to us. And he just basically said, I was done. But then he's like, those characters have been on my mind for a long time. And then I sat down with Sid and Sherry and Bill and lunch. And I'm like, this is what I want to do. And they're all like, yeah, let's do it. So it took him a year to write the script. And then he said it was like 3 years or something from beginning to end. But, yeah. When there was about a half hour left of the movie, I was ready to go. I'm like, wrap this up. I'm fucking done. Okay, I've seen this movie. It was still fun. It had a lot of attempted funny parts. It reminded me of like DC movie, like the comic book movies of DC. Like they try to have those comic relief moments that Marvel does, because Marvel's great at it. But the DC ones are always kind of like, that was dumb. But you could tell they're trying to be funny. There was a lot of those moments. And there was a lot of laughter in those moments. But I'm like, that wasn't that funny. And again, I sound like a fucking dick, but I'm not. But maybe these people are like just super fans, and they're just bigger fans than me, and they were more excited than me. It really, that might be the case. Because I just did a fucking review on a fan film that wasn't the greatest movie of all time, but I had a lot of fucking fun, and it was a super positive review, and people were telling me that I was a fanboy, and I was being unhonest, and it was a biased opinion, and it was just like, fuck off. But I'm sure this being a Rob Zombie movie, a much more popular movie, this will probably get more views, and I'll probably have a lot of people telling me that I'm a fucking dumbass in the comment section, but I really don't fucking care. But yeah, man. I don't know. And then, so the end, like, it's Rob Zombie, so there's going to be some luchador shit, some Dia de los Muertos type shit. And it was, they go to Mexico, and it was a fun part of the movie, but just after a while, just like, man, let's wrap this up. And then it got cool again. It only fell off for like a very short period of time, maybe 10, 15 minutes. I'm like, all right, wrap this up, But then it got cool again. I'm glad I went. I hope I didn't sound like a negative fucking asshole, because it was a good movie. It was a fun movie. It wasn't really, I don't know. It wasn't really fun. Maybe that was a bad way to say it. I don't know. It was okay. It was all right. I'm glad I went. I'm going to buy it on Blu-ray. I wish I didn't give spoilers. I feel like a jerk for doing that. I should have just gave a quick review on it. We're already 12 fucking minutes in, and I'm just fucking talking. But I figured I would share some things that I have Rob Zombie movie related. There's a picture of me and Bill Moseley, picture of me and my wife and Sid Haig. This is an autograph from Sid Haig. I see him like once a year at Days of the Dead. This is Meg Foster. She was in Lords of Salem. When I went and I saw her at Days of the Dead last year, when I went and see Lords of Salem, I was the only fucking person. Me, my friend, and my wife were the only people in the fucking movie theater. Like, they didn't even know we were in there. Like, my wife had to, the movie didn't start. My wife had to go down and be like, hey, dude, like, the movie hasn't started. They're like, oh, shit, I'm sorry, and they started the movie. I know I have another. Oh, you know what? I gave it to my brother. But I do have this. This is one of my favorite autographs that I have. It's Bill Moseley and Sherry Moon Zombie. I did not meet Sherry Moon, but I did buy this online. It is certified by Beckett. I got it from a good friend of mine that has a autograph company. And then this one I did have Bill Moseley sign it. When I pulled it out for him to sign it, he goes, oh, shit, because it had Sherry's on it. And she's a pretty hard autograph to get. If you get one, they're like at least a fucking $100. On something cool. I mean, you can get like a little fucking card the size of this from like her clothing line hand signed for like 45 or 50, but I don't think there's like a COA or anything. Last thing I got, Sid Haig signed this for me, the NECA fucking Captain Spaulding pop figure he signed for me. I don't know if anybody's ever met those people, but they're on the horror convention circuit every year. Last year Sid didn't because he's not doing too well. He just fucking fell too recently, but he's like 90 years old, man. He was in fucking the Batman series in 1966. He was in the original Star Trek. Like, that motherfucker's been around. But Meg is super awesome to meet. My wife met her, and she was so nice. Sid Haig is super fucking funny. He'll make fun of you, just playing around. He'll write whatever you want on the thing. I said, taste my... Oh, there's another thing. And the dialogue was real, it was just kind of blah, kind of like the conversation I'm having right now, real boring. It was kind of like that, like there's no intelligent thought to it. It was just like, I don't know why it took so long to write the script, because it really didn't feel like it would have took a fucking year. But he's super busy too. That motherfucker tours and shit, so I get why it would take a year. But they say motherfucker in that movie more than I've said in any of my YouTube videos combined. And if you are a subscriber of mine, you know that's saying something. It was like every other word was motherfucker. Like they didn't know what else to say. But that's kind of how I live my life. So I get it. I'm not upset by that. But this video is not for like the Rob Zombie fans or the people that go on YouTube to see movie reviews. This is basically for my subscribers and my friends and people that watch my YouTube channel, because it's 15 minutes long already, and I know I'm going to get a lot of shit for this video. I know I'm going to get a lot of shit. People are going to talk shit. You're boring. Your fucking YouTube sucks. So I'm prepared for that. That's okay. But that's my review. That's the Cool Kid Collector's review on 3 from Hell. I'm doing a trade box with Audi this week. My package is in. It's like this fucking goddamn big. And I'm gonna post that someday in the week. But thanks for watching. See you later.
When they blow, we here to let you know we ain't gon' stop until the pine box is closed. Don't matter where we go, gotta bring that dirty flow. Never going back, turn up the track and watch.